Now, the whole wide world is trying to cover this up about the Jamaican queens, but in this video, I am about to spill out what you need to know about these three Jamaican queens: Shelly, Elaine, and Shericka Jackson. So, welcome to my YouTube channel, to Running Factory. And in case this happens to be your first time, make sure to like and subscribe. Now, did you guys notice how boring the female side of the event this year is? Did you guys notice that the 100 meter at the Paris Olympic is not fascinating enough? Did you guys notice how boring the female track and field has become because of the absence of these three Jamaican queens: Shelly and Fraser, Elaine, Thomson, Herah, and Shericka Jackson? And the whole wide world media is trying to cover this up. Look, after the Paris Olympic, you know what I was waiting for? I was waiting to see the biggest media on the internet reporting about how poor and how boring the female side of the 100 meter at the Paris Olympic was. But unfortunately, nobody wants to talk about it. And I feel like it is finally time I spill out the real secret and dominance of these three Jamaican queens, and how they have been able to influence, not just influence, but they are the reason why the female track and field is so entertaining and so engaging and very marketable. But it's so sad to say that the whole wide world, and the media, the biggest media out there, are not ready to give these three amazing sprinters their flowers. And like the popular saying said, let's give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. And in this video, what I'm doing is giving Shelly, Elaine, and Shericka Jackson their flowers, because they deserve it. Now, do not forget, let me remind you, let me jog your memory back to 2023 at the World Athletic Championship in Budapest. Did you guys notice that the female side of the event in Budapest is much more engaging and entertaining than the one we watched at the Paris Olympic? The one we watched at the Paris Olympic was more like a mere competition. It doesn't look like a Paris Olympic final. I'm talking about the female 100 meter event. It was not engaging. It was not entertaining. Julian, Alfred, and Shelly Jackson, and that is why they are big names. Don't get me wrong. When people try, but that is not enough. Look down to give us the drama we were looking for. Imagine if these three queens, whenever I were present, Shelly, trust me, of all time, probably the Flojo world record would have been broken by either Elaine and Shericka or Shelly and Fraser out there are trying to. But it is what it is. So in case you do not know what happened to the Jamaican queens, the three of them happens to be battling with injury, and that is the main reason why they could not make it, and they could not make it to the Paris Olympic. I think the first sprinter was Elaine Thomson Herah. She reported about she not going to the Paris Olympic. Then Shericka Jackson followed up with an injury when she raced at I think a losing continental tour. Then the third person was Shelly and Fraser. It was the most annoying. Shelly and Fraser, her way of kind of, I'm not saying I am annoyed with her, but I'm very sure that at that moment that it was announced that Shelly and Fraser was out of the contest at the Paris Olympic, I am very much more sure that everybody was pissed off. Like everybody was not happy, right? So all of a sudden we were watching the Paris Olympic, Everybody was watching Paris Olympic live from their TV. And guess what happened? All of a sudden, we now had the news that Shelly will not be participating in the 100-meter final. And I think the reason has been, like, some people were able to gather some information that the reason why Shelly quit and did not race at the 100-meter final, because do not forget, she said Paris Olympic was going to be her last dance. So unfortunately, it is what it is, right? We did not get to see the last dance of the queen, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is. So Shelly and Fraser, what I heard was she was not allowed to enter the warm-up area as fast as possible, and it kind of delayed her into the warm-up area. Now, don't get me wrong, according to the report, she was able to enter the warm-up area, but the only problem is she arrived late. Like, it was almost like when she arrived, the race is like 20 minutes about to took off. So she didn't get much opportunity. She did not get more chance to prove, to kind of exercise. And the same thing happened to Sha'carri, and people were very, like, they were defending Sha'carri that the reason why she came second position was because of the fact that she was denied entry to the warm-up area. And I feel like those people standing at the warm-up area, they deserve to be sacked, because what they did was unbearable. What they did will never be forgiven, neither will it be forgotten, because the last dance of the queen, the track of queen, unfortunately we will not get to see that last. I don't know the situation of Shelly currently. Like, do you know? I don't know if anybody can tell me the current situation, because I'm totally confused. I'm totally confused right now, because I don't know whether Shelly is retiring or not, whether she will made it to next 4 years Olympics. So we still do not know. Anyway, the purpose of this video is just to let the whole wide world know that these Jamaican queens are, their own influence is crazy. Their determination cannot be defined.